This presentation will be on urban transportation and will cover many topics such as types of urban transport in cities, purposes for trips, and many other factors that affect what we know as urban transportation. There are three main eras of urban transportation. The walking horse car era, where most people got around by walking and taking horse-drawn carriage. The electric streetcar era, which quickly developed areas further outside the city. And the automobile era, which we use presently, that allowed for suburban growth. We have three broad categories of urban transportation: collective transportation, otherwise known as public transit, individual, and freight. Some examples of public transit are buses, metro, subways, and ferries. Individual transit examples are cars, scooters, walking, and motorcycles, and freight transit, the most overlooked type, is one with delivery of goods by trucks or air through airports, distribution centers, and warehouses. We have shown here three types of cities. Adaptive cities, where most transit is done by a metro or trolley with a strong center city. We also have an adaptive transit, where most transit is done by car and more suburban than downtown. And we also have a hybrid city, which is a mixture of both types of transit. An example of hybrid would be a park and ride, where commuters come and park their cars and are picked up by bus or metro and are taken to various locations. As you can see by the above chart, most trips in urban areas are home-based. Home-based trips are important since most trips begin and end with the home. Other important purposes are to go to work, shop, and other leisure activities. Along with differences in types of trips that people take, there are differences between urban transit use with age and gender. In all age groups, males use urban transit more than women. This usage gap peaks at around age 40, when most people are most productive and are also employed. Why do most people use public transport? They use it because it is usually harder for them to find a good parking spot. Like the example above, on a day with freezing temperatures and it's snowing, would you rather park at the farthest reaches of a Price's Fork lot or take the bus and get dropped off 30 seconds outside of your building? Just some food for thought. There are many problems that face urban transit. We have traffic congestion and parking difficulties. This is because of increased traffic because of population increases, and has also driven up the demand for public transit. However, most cities are running out of infrastructure to build on. We also have longer commuting times due to housing being cheaper further away from the center city. Public transit systems are being over and underused and are not efficient either way, which causes increasing financial burdens. As we know, in the U.S., we are on the low end of people walking to commute. This could be because many drivers have no respect for the pedestrian or cyclist. And also, between 30 to 60% of urban areas may be devoted to transportation, which may end up in an over-reliance in some forms of public transportation. We have a few solutions to traffic problems. HOV lanes, however, they are often abused and can't be patrolled at all hours. We have accident management, which is when we need to get the cars off the road as soon as possible after an accident, so people don't gawk and cause more accidents. We have carpooling, suggested tolls, public transit, and road work should be conducted during non-peak hours. Where would we be in the last decade without taking a moment to reflect on sustainability? Obviously, there are very green options like biking or walking, but let's get real. I have a 35-mile commute to work. I'm not about to walk. What are the other options out there for me? We have hybrid vehicles and buses, which we also have hybrid buses on campus now. Carpooling. We also have a V2 rideshare for those of you traveling to and from Jersey. Stop turnpiking by yourself. Park and rides. We have a stop in Christiansburg and Blacksburg that goes to multiple places in Roanoke. The end.